this. Are you ready, Alana?
Yeah.
Well, then let's do it. Welcome, everybody, to Bad Potatoes, out on the show where Mike and I accost random strangers on the internet. We just yell at them and fix their problems, and sometimes it works, and most times it doesn't work. I'll be honest, I don't know. We followed up with a few people on here. I've tried to follow up with more people, and then no one answers me. So
someone just asked me that yesterday.
I'm trying. I really am trying, you guys. So basically, here's how the show works. Our beautiful wives, Kendyll and Alana, say hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, read us two amazing headlines they find across Reddit, and then Mike and I.
Yeah.
Yep, he just threw his bottle cap.
Mike
and I try to decide which one would be the funniest to blind react to, and then we blind react to that story. Kendyll, do you have two stories for us?
I do.
All right. Also, if you're here while Kendyll's looking up these stories, please rate, review, subscribe anywhere the podcast is available. Would help us out a bunch. We're trying to take this show on the road. Do some live. We'd like to do a live podcast. I think that'd be a lot of fun in front of an audience. We'd love to hear your Am I the Asshole stories, your Today I Fucked Up stories, things like that. But for now, to help us kick that off, just rate, review, subscribe anywhere podcasts are available. It mean the world to us.
Yep.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's on you.
Am I the asshole for refusing to ask my partner if he will drive my friend to work when I go on maternity leave?
Okay. All right.
Okay. Or am I the asshole for screaming at my husband after he locked me out during my cicada panic attack?
So the husband driving the friend to work means like she drives the friend to work and then like she's not driving the friend to work.
Yeah.
Cicadas are terrifying.
Let's do cicadas.
Yeah, let's do the cicadas. Also, because I just want to hear that fight.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
They're big bugs. Do you know that? They're big bugs.
Look, we have got a lot about this. Okay. Am I the asshole for screaming at my husband after he locked me out during my cicada panic attack? I, 28 female, have an intense, debilitating phobia of cicadas. Every year during
every 17 years, it really fucks me up. How do you know you have a debilitating phobia when they come out 17 years at a time?
Because there's different ones that come out every
to
year.
Be
That's
fair,
true.
there's like big ones every 17
Not
years.
every, but they don't come out every year. It's like 7 years and then 17 years, and then sometimes they time up together, and that's when you get like the big
and it's
ones.
wild.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Okay? Every year during cicada season, I have a strict routine to manage my fear. I mentally prepare myself before leaving the house. I make a quick dash to the already unlocked car and then do the same when I come back home. My husband knows this well and has seen firsthand how terrified I get. Recently, after a particularly stressful day at work, my husband and I arrived home. I asked him to go in first because I needed a few more minutes to unwind in the car.
Oh, my.
He had his own set of keys and I had mine. But mine were buried deep in my large purse. That's always me. He went inside while I sat in the car trying to calm down for a minute. When I finally felt ready, I made a dash for the front door only to find it locked. I started frantically ringing the doorbell, knowing that he must have locked it by habit. After what felt like an eternity of panic and terror, I managed to call him. He finally got up from where he was sitting just a few steps away and opened the door. I was in a full-blown panic attack by the time I got inside. I screamed at him, "Why on earth would you lock the door?" He shouted back, "I opened it, didn't I?" And I insisted that he insisted that I should have taken my keys out ahead of time. I explained how terrified I was and that I was shaking in fear, but he just brushed it off saying, "They're just cicadas and everybody is fine."
Yeah.
So am I the asshole for yelling at him after that, even though he knew about my severe phobia?
To be fair, she had time to ring the doorbell, pull out her phone, and call him. Are you playing cicada noises?
No.
No.
Was perfect.
You had time to. Hold on. You had time to ring the doorbell, pull out your phone, and call him, and you didn't have time to get your keys and just unlock the door.
She was fighting cicadas off.
She wasn't fighting cicadas off. You're the asshole.
Like John Wick and cicadas left and right.
John Wick
Karate
and
chopping
cicadas.
cicadas. She's the asshole. Also, your husband's just trying to be funny. Cicadas don't bite. You're never in danger with them.
Do we ever find out, does he lock the door on purpose?
He doesn't say that. But also, as somebody with a real
Irrational.
irrational fear of moths.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
It's insane.
Okay, listen. I won't go into it now, but I had a traumatic experience with them.
She was
Did one get
assaulted
in
by
your
a
mouth?
moth.
She was assaulted by
She
a
was
moth.
touched by a moth.
1,000 moths. They were living in my bedroom in California. It was the great moth birthing of whatever year it was.
You're thinking of goths.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Interesting.
When I tell you, my brother and I walked around our house smacking them with newspapers and sucking them up with a vacuum for 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
And we still didn't kill half of the moths in the house
Wow.
that we were sleeping in.
Yeah.
When a moth touches you on the face, you tell me you're not afraid of moths, okay?
I don't know if
I
afraid's
get
the
it.
word.
I get. Alana said, "I get it."
I'm not afraid, but
Yeah,
like when I
okay.
see a moth and they're like
yeah,
so frantic,
they do.
I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
they do.
oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I understand the cicada thing, but listen, you got the keys in your purse.
100%. That's what I'm
you
saying.
got it in
That's
your
what I'm
pa-
saying.
that's-
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
That's-
save yourself.
yeah.
100%.
You're not
his
gonna
fault.
believe this. Men are assholes. We do things to be funny. Do you think he's the ass? He's not the ass. She's the asshole for getting mad at him.
I have a blind spot in life for that. Like I
can't.
don't have a lot of patience.
He has no empathy for those
I
kind
don't
of
have
things.
empathy for that because it's
Irrational
like
fears.
nobody likes cicadas.
Right.
Nobody wants them flying at you.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want a moth to land on my face. So you have to deal with it the same as the rest of us have to deal with
Right.
it. So it's just that I always get like, oh, you know, like I'm not good. I'm not good at dealing with that part
So
of it.
she is the asshole.
I think so.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think she's the asshole for just the way she reacted about it. It's like it's a cicada, and then she doesn't even mention if any of the cicadas actually touched her.
Right.
She
That's
was
a good
just
point.
she was just out there with
Did
them.
she even see one? Yeah.
She probably
It's
just
a
heard
phobia
them.
she has.
Yeah, it's a phobia she has.
Sorry.
What's the biggest phobia you have, Alana?
Probably elevator.
Elevators,
Being in an
yeah.
elevator by myself,
Oh, that's-
especially.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I don't
Elevators are awful.
love being on an airplane. I will get on an airplane because
Yeah.
I know I'm going somewhere, but I don't enjoy flying.
Okay, fun fact. Derrick doesn't want to get on an airplane.
Derrick won't
ever.
get on
Also,
an airplane.
but my biggest phobia I think is corn, which is weird. It's a weird
Corn?
one.
The
Corn,
band?
Yeah. No, not the band. The vegetable. Yeah.
Are
I
you being
can't do it.
serious?
Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah.
Like
Can't do
you're
corn.
afraid it's going to attack you?
I don't know. I'm not afraid it's going to attack me. I can't eat corn, and I had a traumatic experience with corn as a child, and that sounds weird, but that's I can't do. I don't eat corn. Do I, Alana?
No.
What form scares you the most?
Oh.
No, that's the thing. Like I
Corn
want
on
to
the
enjoy
cob.
corn. Like I want to enjoy corn on the cob because I see it. Like when you
Oh,
butter
so
it
much
up
fun.
and you salt it. I was like,
it's
that
unbelievable.
looks like the
You
best time.
salt it?
Yeah, but I can't do it.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, but I'm the crazy one for being afraid of moths. Derrick's afraid
that's
of fucking
that's
corn.
accurate. That's accurate.
Well,
yeah, that's
he's
accurate.
not probably screaming, and when Alana's like chasing around with a corn on the cob.
Yeah,
well, that
that's
might
fair.
be
Like,
that might be a different night
Yeah,
here.
How do
I
we
can-
know
I can-
that
I
isn't
can
what
handle,
happened?
I can handle if you have corn around me. I just
Yeah,
don't
he
want to
can
eat
look
it.
at corn.
Great,
Yeah.
I can see a moth. I don't want it to touch me.
Oh, can you?
Same with a cicada.
Can
But
you?
wait, you like cornbread,
I do like cornbread.
cornbread
It's the
croutons
kernels.
at Juniper Grill.
Yeah.
What about popcorn?
Oh,
I've never
Yeah,
been a
he
big
likes
fan of
kettle
popcorn.
corn.
I've never been
Kettle
a fan of
corn.
it's stuck in my teeth. Kettle corn I can do. Yeah.
Like the sweet.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think it's the same phobia as a
I don't
bug,
think-
Derrick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think that's you
I'll
have.
murder you right now.
Yeah.
Bring in the moths, everybody. Bring in the moths.
Release the moss.
My God.
Yeah.
Not the asshole though.
No.
To,
Not
for
the
for what
asshole.
we're. Yeah.
I have a weird one. I think Derrick's the asshole for not liking corn. First fear of corn.
Not the
Yeah.
asshole. Not
I
the asshole.
totally
We
agree.
just checked. Not the asshole.
I
Mike's the
totally
asshole.
agree.
I love a corn souffle. Have you ever had a corn
Yeah,
souffle?
that's why I don't
Oh.
eat corn now.
Corn soup.
I don't even like corn, but I don't really. I'm impartial.
Feel
He's
like,
not
it's not
afraid
like
of
I
it.
seek
Yeah.
corn out. but
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not afraid of it. I just don't
I
like
mean-
it.
Well, phobia is a fear.
Phobia means
you're
afraid of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a strong dislike for
That's
corn.
fair. That's
You're
fair.
saying porn, right?
Derrick has a really strong porn phobia.
It's true. I do.
We ready for two more?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Am I the asshole for refusing to close my curtains despite my neighbors asking me to?
Oh boy.
How
It's not
bald-
nudity.
How
That's-
bald is that guy?
It's not nudity.
No,
Huh.
it's not. Or
Kendall, I like how you were sad about that. Like,
Yeah.
it's not nudity.
That's
Well, because
confusing
you're
that it's
wondering.
not.
Because
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
like-
why else would you?
yeah, like why else would it be an issue? But whatever. Or am I the asshole for not letting my best friend have her wedding on my property after being uninvited?
Ooh,
Ooh. Mike?
I like that one.
I kind of want that one
Yeah.
as well.
Okay, and to be 100% honest, I actually
Didn't read it?
I forgot to read that one. So
Just what was the other one, real quick? Like why did now? You might use another
this
term.
house just didn't. They just didn't like curtains or blinds up. Not like I said, nothing offensive.
Yeah.
Just living in their space.
Oh, they didn't have any blinds at all.
No, and they
Right.
liked the windows
okay.
open, and the neighbors were like, "We don't like sitting in our living room and seeing you in your bed watching TV. It's weird."
Right.
And the guy was like, "I don't want blinds."
Remind me of two things after this.
'Kay.
First off, again, we recorded 2 podcasts in the same day because we're going on vacation soon.
Woo!
Different vacations, but we're going in the same week, so that worked out really perfectly. Remind me to show you how strong my thumbs are. For
yeah.
And then
From
the s-
podcast
and then-
1.
Yeah, and then the second thing is remind me to tell you of something about our neighborhood here with not having blinds or losing a view. Please, yeah, remind
Okay.
me of that. Yeah, yeah.
Alana,
I don't want
go
to put it on
for
the podcast, but like remind me. Kevin,
Go
'cause
for
I
it.
think you'll
Go
enjoy
for it.
All right. Am I the asshole for not letting my best friend have her wedding on my property after being uninvited?
First answer is no.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. Dwight Schrute,
Right.
you should keep your beat farm to
Let's
yourself.
see what happens.
How's that even a thing?
I don't know.
I don't
Right.
know.
I
One
don't
of
know.
my best friends. Oh, okay. This person is 29 male. One of his best friends, Carla, 31 female, is getting married soon. It's only meant to be a small backyard type of wedding, but they've been planning it for a few months, and originally it was supposed to be on my property. They wanted it because it is private, has lots of open space for the reception, a nice view, and the house could be used for them to get ready and stuff.
Great.
Of course, I said yeah. She and her fiance, Rick, were very happy. Thing is, Carla and I do have a history. We went out on and off in
Oh,
college.
ex-girlfriend.
Juicy.
Not
Juicy.
a friend.
Yeah.
Ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
They went out on and off in college, but decided to stay friends. Then I met my wife. We got married. Carla met Rick, and now here they are.
And now the
Carla's
four of us.
banging Rick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Carla won.
Rick.
And
honestly.
this guy's married.
Yeah,
okay.
he's married.
So what's the problem?
Now my wife knows I went out with Carla back in
That's
college,
the
and she
problem.
didn't care.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
Wife
it's
doesn't
not
care.
the problem.
Carla still went to our wedding and everything. I never knew if Rick was told or not. It's not my relationship, therefore
fair.
Yeah.
not my business to say anything, so I never did.
Hey, odd thing. I used to bang her too, Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Small world.
Just walk up to Rick, Eskimo
Yeah.
brothers.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
How great is that?
Whoa. She still do that thing with her tongue. Unbelievable, Rick.
Oh.
Rick.
At the wedding.
Rick
Yeah.
found out recently, and not in the best way.
Oh. How's
Not
the best?
sure.
Because he was under her. Rick was on top.
She said, "Oh,
He's like,
whatever."
we used to do this in college,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Not sure how, but from what I heard from friends is that one mutual friend told him, no idea why, we used to date. Not only that, but apparently Carla said a couple years ago she was still in love with me when she was already dating Rick.
Oh.
Can't do that.
No.
To who did she say that?
Rick.
Don't have actual I don't have actual confirmation if that's exactly what was
'Kay.
told.
That's hearsay.
All
Yeah.
Carla's told me is that Rick was told about our past, and he's angry at her for never saying anything.
I get
That's
it.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. It became quite a drama, and I didn't hear from her for over a month till now. She told me they are going to couples counseling and that the wedding is still on, but Rick requested that I do not attend.
Could
It's
you
at your
imagine?
fucking
No,
house.
right. Yeah, for sure. But could you imagine a guy named Rick in couples counseling?
Yeah. No.
Rick.
You're not going to get Rick to sit there.
Not at all.
No.
No.
Rick's too tough for couples
100%.
counseling.
Right.
Rick's like, couples counselors
Yeah.
are pussies.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm building a deck today.
Fuck
I'm
that.
on the
Yeah.
deck today.
I got a pool in the back.
It sucks, but I totally get why he wouldn't be comfortable. Then I asked the obvious question, where are they going to hold the wedding then?
For
Yeah.
sure.
To my surprise, she said they still want to have it at our place.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. You can be home. Just keep the blinds
Yeah.
closed.
You're just not gonna have a chair or
Yeah.
a place at the table. At
Wow. that is obnoxious.
The yeah.
Rick said so too, and in my mind, I'm going, he doesn't want the guy who dated his fiance years ago
It's
at the
fair.
wedding, but still wants a wedding at his house.
Not fair.
Not
My
fair.
wife and I are expected to just ... not be at our home that weekend. And I told Carla no. They're going to have to find someplace else since we're not going to simply leave our home
Yeah.
to them for the weekend.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not only for safety reasons, but it just does not make sense. Rick doesn't want me around because he's not comfortable, but is comfortable enough to have their wedding at my house still.
Yeah.
Yeah. No go.
Yeah.
So they really want their wedding here, though, and because of that, I've been bugged by not only her, but also Rick and some friends who think I'm being a petty asshole for not letting them have the wedding here anymore.
No, dude, you're not being petty at all.
Speaking
Honestly,
of-
if you want to
yeah.
be petty about it, here's what you do. Like, all right, if I'm not invited to the wedding, I was doing this as a favor. Here's what our venue costs. And
Yeah.
if you're gonna have a wedding here, our
Yeah.
venu's $10,000.
This is a wedding
Yeah,
venue
I'm gonna
now.
fucking earn some money during this. Yeah, for sure.
Also, here's a clip of me and Carla having sex. Rick.
Happy wedding day.
Yeah. Has Carla had that mole checked on her
Yeah.
left nipple yet? Because
Oh.
Hey, and if you don't mind, we like to honeymoon at your lake house too.
yeah, right.
If
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Basically, he's just like, what the heck?
Dude,
And-
that's it.
To
Well,
be-
he says, I'm still being accused of sabotaging their wedding, and Rick believes it's the least I can do after everything.
No, what do you mean after everything? To be fair, changing the wedding venue last minute would be impossible.
Yeah.
It would be impossible.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just thinking about it in your guys' situation, like Mike and Kendyll, because you guys have a great backyard and you're right there overlooking the city. So if someone wanted to have a wedding at your house and then like you found out that like something happened between you guys and you weren't invited, or for some reason you weren't invited anymore,
yeah.
you'd be like, absolutely not. You're not having a wedding at my house. Like, yeah, it's 100%.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
weird. It's not. I understand Rick being bothered.
That's what I was gonna say.
For
because
sure,
he
yeah.
wasn't told.
If he didn't
You're the
know.
last to know.
I
You,
get that.
yeah. It'd take
Like
a
I
minute.
didn't tell
but-
you guys that Derrick and I dated in college.
Yeah.
And then it's a whole.
Yeah.
Sorry to drop
It's
the
not
bomb
your
now.
fault. It's not your fault. She was
I'm
really
kidding.
into golf management majors. And I just happened to be a golf management
You
major.
had her at strong thumbs.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. I feel like you're really underestimating these thumbs.
He's over here working out.
I gotta fucking.
The whole time we do
I got-
things, he's got this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He shoots a steroid right into it.
Yeah. Should be
Sorry.
flick a lighter.
No,
didn't mean to
yeah,
interrupt
man,
you.
that's
You're right.
that-
It's-
that's so bizarre that they still want to have the wedding.
No,
there.
that's
Yeah.
the thing. That's you
Yeah.
can't have the
Yeah.
wedding there. If you found out and you're uncomfortable, you can't
Yeah,
have
that's
the
it. That's
wedding.
done.
That's
The
it.
whole
That's
thing's
done.
done.
It's
Yep.
behind you. Get on Craigslist. Find a different venue. You're
Yeah.
not having the wedding there.
Yeah.
Wonder if they're
It's
having
rude.
corn at that wedding.
Fuck you. Wait, so he's not the asshole for not.
No.
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 He can't be. Can't
He's
be.
handled it. He's handled everything very well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not his responsibility to tell Rick that him
No.
and Carla used to bang.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Right.
Absolutely not at all. No.
Right.
Okay, we got two more. Am I the asshole for filing divorce after discovering my husband's very conservative beliefs?
How's that sneak up on you?
Yeah,
I
right.
don't
You
actually
know what I
know.
mean? Like
Right.
usually conservatives are real in your face about it.
Yeah,
and,
right.
and far left people are real in your face
Right,
about it too.
right.
Turns
You
out
know.
he's a real secret liar.
Huh.
Or am I the asshole for this? A guy at work is a disc golfer and he thinks that we are basically playing the same sport.
Is he a golfer?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not playing the same sport.
Let's
I
do
know.
that. Let's
We
do
have
that.
to read this
I'm
one.
gonna be
Yeah, let's do
honest,
that.
but you're not playing the same sport. You're playing frisbee.
It's
I know.
harder.
You're
I
playing
love it.
frisbee with a
You're,
bat.
you're saying
Golf is way harder than disc
Oh,
golf.
okay.
Wait, let's, can
okay,
we
I was
note,
thinking-
can we
thinking
note
serious?
that in the podcast
Yeah,
that Derrick
for
is
sure.
upset and Derrick
Yeah.
is like very much
Derek's
already.
an
I have a
avid
degree in
golfer.
golf.
Already.
I'll go get it. I have a degree in golf management.
I'm a disc. Wait, what do they call them?
Disc golfers, pussies.
I'm more of a
Golf.
disc golfer.
Frisbee golf.
yeah,
Golf.
frisbee golf.
I
Yeah.
All
thought
right.
there was like a
Virgins.
no, I thought there was a name for
Incels.
them.
Incels. Jesus, Kendall.
What's that?
Those are the people that shoot up schools.
Oh, boy.
It's involuntary celibate. Like
Yeah.
they want to have sex, but nobody will have sex with them. Okay, I was just kidding. All
You've
right.
never heard of the word incel,
I
Alana?
don't think so.
Oh God, I'm gonna change your life
Sorry.
later. We're getting deep dive in YouTube.
Okay. Am I the asshole? A guy at work is a disc golfer, and he thinks that we're basically playing the same sport. Mm-hmm. All right. I started.
Yeah, that's
in-
like. But to be fair, that is like the a flag football player walking up
I
to
love
this.
this.
Kelsey and be like,
I
"We're
love
playing.
this.
We're
Yeah.
doing the same thing,
I
dude.
mean-
I
We're
get
doing,
it. I've had my flag ripped out before. I know how you feel Monday
Yeah,
morning.
right? You know what I mean?
Okay. I love how mad Derrick got right
I'm
away.
so mad right
It's
now.
so
Not
good.
the same.
Okay.
And it's fucking hot in here because our air
Yeah.
conditioner still doesn't work.
I know. Okay. I started a new job back in March. That's not really the point, but this is important. This one motherfucker at work is pretty into disc golf.
I love how mad this guy
Yeah.
is
right
about
away.
it.
Right away.
Very mad.
He heard that I'm really into golf, so he came by my cubicle and said, I heard you're into golf. Disc golf or ball golf?
Ball golf.
Ball golf.
He seriously
Ball
refers to it as ball golf? I got a hole-in-one a few weeks back, and I got a certificate from the Cleveland Golf Course in the mail, which I hung up in my cubicle. A bunch of people were hanging around my cubicle, and he saw the certificate. He congratulated me on the ace, but immediately followed it up by saying he's gotten an ace in disc golf too.
Yeah.
I just said, that's cool, but mine is in real golf.
Right.
And he seemed a bit upset. But one of the other guys was like, yeah, my wife got a hole-in-one at the mini golf course on her vacation last week to rub it in.
That's funny.
And after that, he started to take it more jokingly. I guess my question is, am I a victim of Dunning-Kruger, or am I justified? The jokes we make with him are always lighthearted, and we never really shit on him too hard. But he keeps bringing up disc golf like it's actually equally as difficult as ball golf.
It's not.
Fuck it. Now he's got me saying ball golf.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole? I think this is crazy.
To be fair, real golf is one of those things where everyone's just
Real
like,
golf,
it's
he
like
called
golf
it.
is one of those things where it's just like everyone's
Real
like, I could do that, right? And it's so fun to me, like even as someone who plays a lot of golf, because I do, I play a lot of golf.
Bring out
I've
the
seen the
two-garage.
people that are good at golf. It can't be that hard.
and that's the other argument too. It's like watching people play golf. You're like, I could do that, and then you try it at Top Golf, and you're like, fuck this game, because it's really frustrating and difficult. Yeah, I'm mad at this guy because he's like, I got a hole-in-one in disc golf too. Yeah, fucking virgin.
I don't think he's wrong. I think they're probably equally as hard to be good at.
I feel like you're being an asshole right now.
No, I'm saying to be as good at, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
not the
if you're-
same sport, but
No, it's not the same sport.
Right, just it has the same basic rules of it, but it's
Yeah.
not the same thing.
Right.
But yeah,
No, to be fair, I think it's like this. It'd be a lot like if you were really good at tennis, and then someone's like, I get it.
Pickleball.
I crush ping pong, or I crush pickleball. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, that's the same thing. And it's not the same thing. If you worked really hard your whole life to get really good
right,
at
but
tennis,
but I'm saying like you could be great at ping pong, and it's just as hard to be an expert at that as it is to be an expert at tennis.
Also, I feel like it's not though, like because again, I think the example that they gave was like, oh, I'm throwing a disc into I got a hole in one in disc golf. The holes are way shorter. Like, and the odds of getting a hole in one, I'm ashamed that I know this, are 1 in 30,000, right? So
I'm ashamed I know
I'm
this.
pretty sure that it's like less than that for disc golf, because I'm sure disc golf, like your baskets are bigger, like your holes are shorter.
Yeah, like I've got a
it's-
hole-in-one in disc golf in
right,
college.
right.
It's not...
Right.
It's not
You know
the
what
same
I mean?
thing.
Like,
I'm not athletic like
it'd be
that.
like getting a hole in one at mini golf.
Turns out I'm really good at throwing a frisbee, though.
Yeah,
She's
but
really good with her wrists.
But it's still. But I'm saying it's still to be the top of a sport is still just as hard
Different
to be.
skill set.
Yeah, different skill set.
Different skill sets.
Yeah.
It's not real golf though.
I'm not super familiar
Well,
with
it's
disc golf.
not-
I've heard of it. I don't know what the rules
You mean
are.
it's not- it's
No,
not
it's like
ball
throwing a
golf?
frisbee without a friend.
But neither one is real golf. One is
Fuck
golf.
you.
One's golf and one's disc golf. I mean, if you break golf down, you're hitting a ball into a hole. It's just as
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
as silly
Like I will
as
play,
any sport
I will
would
play
be
you right now for
to
money.
break down.
Like Mike and I are gonna get in a fight over golf.
No, but I'm saying there are any sport in itself
They're
to
athletes,
describe
though.
it.
They're
A
athletes.
golfer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a strong
I don't.
What do you
sentence.
mean?
I don't.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
what do
golfers
you-
are athletes.
For
NASCAR drivers, no.
Not athletes.
I'd
I
put
would
golfers in the
disagree.
same category as a
I-
NASCAR
same,
driver.
Because
No.
I think
Oh,
that they have to
100%.
have more
No.
stamina.
Yeah, way more.
NASCAR
No.
drivers,
Way
stamina-wise, like they have to withhold that
You're-
heat.
Have
and
you
that
never
fire
watched
suit.
F1? Do you see the neck workouts they do? Like they're
Yeah.
getting into it.
Oh no, golfers are athletes.
Golfers are professional golfers
lenient,
are athletes.
in the very lenient term, I'd call them
If
athletes.
old fat guys
It's
can
the bottom
golf
of the.
every day of their life and have no
No,
consequential things.
But that's like saying like okay. To be fair, that's like saying everyone who drives a car is an athlete. They're not. The NASCAR drivers are athletes. The people that play on the PGA Tour are athletes.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
You know what I mean? Like
They'd be at the bottom of the list of
Yes.
athletes.
No.
Of the word
Yes.
athlete, they'd be at the
No.
bottom
Who's
of the list.
below
You're not gonna.
golfer on the athlete list?
I don't
in
know.
your
We're about to watch
opinion?
the Olympics here soon, so we're gonna find out that some sports, bow and arrow,
Like-
bow and arrow, are not like. Do you consider those guys athletes?
in the same way as golf. It's the same thing. I would say exactly. That's
No.
exactly the same. Golf.
Because golf is like it's a moving part. Like you gotta.
No, it's not.
You
You're
don't have to
walking.
move with
No,
a
no,
bow
no,
and
no,
arrow.
no.
There's
Moving-
nobody's playing defense. Nobody's
I'm
doing.
not saying. I'm saying moving your being in the right position.
Would you
generating
say-
that much power
Yeah,
with
it is
your body?
specific
It's a sport.
and it is intense
Yeah.
and it is a thing.
But so
It
is
is a
throwing a
skill,
frisbee, though.
for
It's the
sure.
same-
But it's a
No.
skill.
Well, I'm not saying people that play professional frisbee.
It's a
disc
technical
golf.
thing. It's just a technical. You're gonna say like Tom Kim and LeBron are both athletes?
For sure they are. They're both athletes. They're both athletes.
But they're
I
not
know-
on
I
the
feel like-
same
I feel like
level.
The one's a technical
I agree.
technical
they're not,
ability.
They're not. LeBron's like Tom Kim's not boxing anybody out in the
I
paint.
don't know who Tom Kim is.
Right.
Golf
but
is
like-
a technical ability. It's not it doesn't take athletic ability.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
You have handicapped people that were on the tour.
No, you don't.
That Casey, whatever his name was, that couldn't even had a disease. He could barely walk, and he had the lawsuit to use a cart.
That was John Daly, and he was an
No,
alcoholic.
you know what I mean. The guy played college with Tiger. They could barely walk, and they were like, should he be allowed to use a cart?
We're
Should he
getting
be-
off subject.
Yeah.
What I
Anyway.
am saying is the golfers are athletes. I'm an athlete, and
No, honey.
I'm
honey,
just saying
a
it's-
professional golfer is an athlete.
I agree.
You're not an athlete.
I'll choke you out right here.
Let's clear that up.
athletically.
Let's clear that up.
I'll choke you,
are
out right now.
athletic when you play golf,
Yeah.
and you golf very well.
How do I have sex? Athletically?
I guess so. Yeah, but you do golf
Are you
well.
doing
but you're-
handstands?
Well, she's just laying there, so why shouldn't I be?
Are you doing what?
I said, are you doing handstands?
But yeah, some of the things these golfers have to train
Oh,
for.
it's
is
really
insane.
it's
Yeah.
a difficult thing to do.
Of course
but
it is. It's
I
a
don't. I just
skill.
don't look at it as an athletic
It's a
thing
skill.
because it's a skill.
Tennis players, athletes.
Yeah, because they're
I think
moving.
more.
They
I
are
think
moving
more.
back and forth. That takes crazy athletic ability to play tennis.
I think I agree.
You know, you look at a tennis player after a match, soaked in sweat,
Yeah.
been running for 3 hours. A golfer is still in his polo. No, I mean, unless
I
it's
disagree.
98 degrees out, he's not even broke
I
a
feel
sweat.
like they're so good, you don't realize how
Of course,
athletic
but
they
they're
are.
good at a tech.
No, I know.
It's
but
like
they're-
a
they're
sharpshooter.
So
It's
good,
like-
you don't realize how athletic they are.
I think that's like somebody that could throw a dart. That would be an athlete to you.
No, that's like
that's
that's
really
like a bar
hard to
hobby.
throw that
That's
dart.
That's a
bar
skill
hobby.
too. That's a
But that's
Do you
skill.
think like
very-
like cornhole people are athletes?
Yeah, that's
But
exactly.
that- I
That's
feel
what
like
I'm
that's
saying.
the
That
same.
is all
It's
in
a
the
skill that
that
you
is in the
figure
same
out.
family of golf.
No.
Is a
Cornhole's not in the
stationary.
Olympics. Darts is not in the Olympics.
It
Golf
doesn't-
is in the Olympics.
Shit, there's ballroom dancing in the Olympics. That is not. that
Ballroom
is,
dancing's in the Olympics.
Yes,
Can
yeah,
I
that's-
bet on it?
yes.
Can I bet on that?
Yeah.
No,
I'll
but
bet on the Russians.
But golf is a very difficult thing to do, but it is a skill that doesn't take the
I'm
athletic.
so hurt right
I
now.
love this.
I'm
No,
so
you're
hurt
love
right
this.
I'm
now.
saying it's a difficult
So
thing.
what's the next story?
Guys, I love
You're
this is our
taking-
first fight online.
No, you're taking
We've
insults.
never
No.
fought.
I don't
I know,
even
it's
remember
so
what the
fun.
story was.
No one
What?
does.
This guy got a disc
Oh,
golf.
disc
He got a
golf.
hole in
Yeah.
one, and like he's a virgin, and
Frolf.
he's like, I got a
Frolf.
certificate.
I will say this: when
Yeah.
I was in college, we had a frisbee golf course at St. Vincent.
Yeah.
And we
You went
got
to St. Vincent?
stoned and played frisbee.
Wait, you went to
golf.
St. Vincent?
Honey, every
Yes.
time she says she went to St.
He
Vincent,
says
you
it
say,
every time.
You went to St. Vincent?
every time.
Is golf a sport?
every
Yeah,
time.
He doesn't pay attention.
But I played frisbee golf very
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could play real golf high. I don't know that I can play
could,
real
though.
golf
Of
at
course
all.
you could.
hard.
We should
But
try it. We should
let's-
go to a driving range.
Let's do that.
We should go to a driving.
Oh, our
I'd be
next
for that.
episode, let's film at Top Golf.
Let's film with Top Golf. They have
gonna say
rooms.
topless.
They have
Deal.
rooms. Topless.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
I-
And
topless,
Mike and I are back to being friends. We're doing this.
I
topless.
am not shitting. It is a very difficult sport.
Yeah.
Very difficult. I'm saying that I don't agree that it takes athletic ability, or you wouldn't see guys on the tour in their 50s or up to 50, or
Yeah.
I mean, you just
But you don't see guys competing in their 50s.
yeah, you do. I mean, you've
Tiger's,
seen it.
Listen.
You've
Tiger's
seen.
got to be getting close to 50.
But he hasn't competed in a tournament.
I mean,
in a while.
yeah,
He's not made
what's
the
his
cut in a
name?
while.
Tom Watson won a major when he was 50 something, 52. Or
Yeah,
something.
but okay.
But he did,
And I will
I'm
say,
saying.
that Tiger changed how golf has been seen. He's changed the athleticism of the game. Like they're working out now and shit. They're what's the next two story? We have time for one more
okay,
story.
do you want that? Okay. Speaking of topless, did we say topless?
Yes, we did.
Am I the
I think we
asshole?
said tapas. Those Mexican dishes you
there we
split,
go.
Spanish dishes.
Well, this
Spanish,
is going to
yeah.
go a different direction. Am I the asshole for not wearing a bra to work?
Okay.
Or
I say no.
yeah.
am I the asshole I want my son to stop playing sports?
Is he playing golf or is he playing a sport? Because apparently,
Well,
those
if it
are
was
not
golf,
sports.
he wouldn't have said sports.
That's right.
I
Topless.
say A.
Let's
I'm
do the
kidding.
bra.
Story A.
Topless.
Okay.
Oh, Alana has an opinion on this.
Alana wants
Let's
to see the
go.
boobs.
He wants the
I
boobies
love
at
this
work.
about you. I'm
kidding.
She
for
wants
it.
to stop wearing a bra.
I'm
at
for
work.
it.
Nobody likes to wear a bra.
Yeah, take your bra off, Alana.
Not right now, no. All right.
Well, we're all disappointed now.
Am I the
Just don't
a-
even read the story.
Yeah.
Podcast is over, guys.
We're done.
Am I the asshole for not wearing a bra to work? This is easily the most absurd controversy that I have been involved in my life. Day one of my new job, I wear a sweater and pants to work. I do not wear a bra. I have never worn a bra for 2 years in my previous job, and
I
nobody.
am a man.
I, 38, female or male.
38 male.
And nobody has ever brought this up. I obviously have not been wearing a bra at home for the past year during lockdown.
This is an old post.
Okay, yeah.
It'd be
I
funnier if she wore the bra at home but not at work.
For
I
reference,
hate
this is an old
bras.
post.
Yeah. I hate bras. I find them very uncomfortable and unnecessary.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Two people come up to me during the day and say that what I'm wearing is inappropriate and that I should wear a bra to work.
Oh.
This is a new job. I don't even know any of these people. I'm literally wearing a sweater. You can't see anything. I'm all covered up. You can't see anything except the shape of my boobs, I guess.
Then how do they know she's not wearing a bra?
You can tell.
Sometimes. It depends.
You can tell.
It depends.
Well, it doesn't say what kind of job she has, huh?
No, I assume it's an office
Yeah.
type of job. One woman literally told me these words as she was complaining about my clothes. I do have large boobs, but I feel that what I'm wearing is completely normal. Day 2 of my new job. I do not wear a bra, but I wear a t-shirt and a jacket on top of that, and I am dressed even more conservatively than day 1. 2 more people give me similar criticisms again, and one of them is the secretary of my supervisor, so this is getting serious. I mentioned to her that the office literally has no dress code and that employees can wear what makes them comfortable.
Yeah.
That's not always true.
She says that there is still an unspoken etiquette to be followed. She also mentioned that the shape of my boobs were clearly visible.
Ooh.
The club isn't the best face to find love, and so the bar is where I go. Shape of love, shape of you,
Oh, I was
shape
like,
of you,
why are you
Ed
shape of
Sheeran.
boobs?
Shape of boobs.
So the 2 years I spent in my previous office, I never wore a bra. I usually wore sweaters or t-shirts or blouses most of the time along with a jacket. Even though I may have large breasts, I did not see it as inappropriate or a problem. Am I the asshole here? Edit. You cannot see my nips through my clothes.
All right.
A lot of you seem to
good
be
question.
under that impression.
It's a good question.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Apparently, it's obvious that I'm not wearing a bra, even though my nips are not visible.
How's it even obvious?
I feel like it's one of those things. Like if it's obvious that if 4 people came up to you and told you that, you should probably wear a bra.
But
You should
why?
probably be appropriate.
We're so insane
That's
in
what I
this
was gonna
country
say.
with that.
It's
That
true.
it's ever
It's a
Yeah.
moral code. I think.
Imagine even like the thought of that argument saying, I shouldn't be able to see the shape of your boobs.
To be fair, let me
Like
put it to you this way:
This is distracting.
if a guy was wearing such tight pants that you could see the outline of his penis at
No
work,
one's going to complain.
you wouldn't say something.
And I don't mean like no
You
one
wouldn't
would
say
be offended
something?
by it. I'm saying that nobody's going to complain. Nobody's going to complain about a guy doing anything like that. There's no chance that some guy. I used to have a manager when I worked at Red Lobster who would wear the tightest pants, and every time he talked to us, I wish I could do it right now, would put his foot up on the highest perch possible and like spread his whole legs and have like serious talks with us. No one's getting in trouble for that. Like,
Yeah.
why are boobs offensive?
so
They're
weird.
not offensive. They're not offensive. And I think that I feel like it's just I'm pretty sure the 4 people that complained were catty old women.
Yeah.
Probably.
in the office.
Misshapen
Like,
boob.
yeah, misshapen.
Yeah.
They were jealous.
Just sorry about your saggy tits, Sandy.
I couldn't imagine going in and complaining about it. Especially, I assumed this whole time it was, she had, it was a.
I just feel like it's so over the top because she's got 4 people saying something to her. Like it's almost
Here's the
gotta
thing.
be a
She
thing.
said you can't see her nipples.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
If I am an 80-year-old lady
Yeah.
and
You're
I'm
gonna be
walking
one day.
around, I know, and a t-shirt and my boobs are down to my knees,
Right.
no one's walking up to me and
Right.
being like, get a better bra or put your bra on. Like, that's the thing. Is it like, why are they offended by seeing her breasts.
So
yeah, you're
dumb.
probably. I mean, you may not be wrong. I 100% tell you that this is going to lead to a dress code in the office. She's going to feel responsible. She's going to quit. She's going to
Well,
find a
then,
new
but
job.
that's fine. There
Yeah.
isn't one now.
I'd say 10, 20 years from now, this is not even gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
It gets we're so
Well, the problem
we're
is it
so
keeps going
like
back.
backwards and so like
This story's
silly.
set in the now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot
No,
of
it's
Europeans-
absurd.
yeah. Do you think
She's an asshole for not wearing a bra.
No, it's absurd. I think they are incredibly offensive in saying something to her about
Oh,
it.
I agree.
That's
Especially
where the
day
problem-
one or
Totally.
two, they're like, "We're going to start something."
Yeah.
I agree. And,
I think
and again,
she should file a complaint.
It's a good point.
Or a lawsuit about being harassed about it.
And 100%. And you've worked in these situations before. I've not been in an office situation, so I can't speak on this. But yeah, like I guess I don't know. It's just never happened to me.
Like, what if a guy's in there and he has a tight T-shirt on? You can see his pecs. Does
yeah.
that mean like,
Yeah.
hey,
That's also true.
I can see the shape of your pecs.
Also
Why-
true.
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Guys can
Yeah.
just take their shirts off anywhere they
Right.
want. And
Yeah,
and
we're
Not
just-
so-
anywhere. Not
And,
Walmart.
like, baseball games
Not
or,
Walmart.
like, yeah.
You can't do it in Walmart.
I
I got
mean,
in
sure
trouble
there's
for that.
been men
Yeah, I
that
tried.
are taking their
I
shirts
tried.
off at Walmart.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. I mean, we're so behind things in
You
this
know,
country.
I think if we really wanted to prove this, we would have Kendall and Alana take their tops off.
It's the only thing
I
that
don't
makes sense.
wear a bra at home.
I,
I mean, I am
never
now, but
wear a bra.
No, well, I think we have to for solidarity for this
Yeah,
lady.
I mean, I'm
agree.
wearing sort of one now, but I usually never wear one.
No, I know, but we have to.
Yeah, you're missing the point.
well,
we have to prove it.
I have a
on
jock
Friday,
strap
I went to a work luncheon and I wasn't wearing a bra. I had like a bodysuit on with
Yeah.
like dress pants over it, and I
Exactly.
was wearing just tiny like things to cover.
Keep
Because
Like
with
this.
that, with
I'm
that
almost
shirt,
there.
like,
Go on.
You can wear a bra. No, I don't think
Yeah.
anyone would.
Listen, she very specifically said you couldn't see her nipples, and
I-
not that I think that that's an issue, but I
100%.
could understand that some people still think that's an issue.
I'm-
So if that's their thing, like, oh my god, I see your whole
Right.
boob
Right.
through your shirt, maybe, but like it doesn't. She's
It's
done
almost like that. Remember one of the first stories we did was that like a dinner that the girl had
Oh,
big
yeah, yeah.
boobs
Right, right,
and
yeah.
the
and they said it was
boyfriend
her
or-
fault
Right.
Yep.
because that's what I feel like we're so mental about this. And the woman, these women are saying like you can't do that because it drives the guys crazy.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
It's so we're so
Control
crazy.
yourself. Selves,
I'm
men.
I'm team you guys, not the asshole, not the asshole.
Yeah.
Also, don't be surprised if there's a dress code that comes down, in a couple months, because that's just
At the
how
podcast?
corporate America works.
Corporate,
Oh yeah, you're probably right that she will eventually either be fired or something. But I'm saying she's not the asshole.
Right.
The system is broken, and golfers aren't athletes.
Free those titties. Golfers are athletes. And if you've been listening this whole time, thank you for listening to this episode of Bad Potato Salad. We've been Bad Potato Salad and Kendall.
You've been served.
You have been served.
Let's